I want to talk about a few more problems and where we might make some mistakes when we're doing these types of problems. So when we're dividing like this and the other parts, notice that we're missing the x cubed, okay? So we need to correct for that, but we can essentially divide exactly as we were. So we have x to the fourth minus 16. Oh, nope, excuse me. So I want to do 0 x to the third. I want to do this step because it's going to alleviate a lot of arithmetic trouble if I don't do it, okay? And if you don't trust me, you can leave this off and you can see that it's going to cause problems, but if you're careful, you can leave it without, but I'm not going to. So what do I need to multiply x by to get x to the fourth? I need to multiply it by x cubed. That's going to give me x to the fourth minus 4x cubed. And then I subtract. So that goes to 0 by design. And I have 0 minus 4x cubed. So I get 4x cubed. I bring down my negative 16x squared. What do I multiply x by? To get 4x cubed, I need to multiply it by 4x squared. So 4 times negative 4 is negative 16x squared. I subtract and look at that. So these are going to go to 0. Okay, that's kind of neat. 4x, I actually have to bring down both terms this time because I ran out of terms. So let's see what I get. What do I need to multiply x by to get 4x? I need to multiply it by 4. So I get 4x minus 16. I subtract. That goes to 0, and this is going to go to 20. So you can call this r of x if you want. You can even call this q of x if you want. But this is the remainder, and this is the rest of the, sometimes it's called the quotient. That's why it's called q of x. This is called r of x. It's like thinking of this as a polynomial, or I guess monomial, and this would be the trinomial. But this is how you would long divide something like that. So let's look at this example. So if you can't see that, that's x cubed right there. Let's take a look. So I'm noticing that it's missing an x to the fourth term and it's missing an x squared term. And I'm going to need to add those for myself so I don't mess up. So x to the fifth plus, oh, we can't forget it's 0x to the fourth because we're adding 0 of them, and that's actually okay. You can add 0 of something, plus 0x squared plus x minus 2. All right, what do I multiply x by to get x to the fifth? We by x to the fourth. So I multiply that, I get x to the fifth plus 2x to the fourth. And I subtract. That goes to 0, and this will go to negative x to the fourth. I'll bring this down, plus x cubed. What do I need to multiply x by to get negative 2x to the fourth? That would be negative 2x to the third. Negative 2x to the fourth minus 4x to the third. We want to subtract those. So that will go to 0, and then this will go to positive 5x cubed. Then I'll bring down my 0x squared. What do I multiply x by to get 5x cubed? Well, I think I'm going to multiply it by 5x squared. 5x cubed plus 10x squared. When I subtract, that will go to 0, and this will go to negative 10x squared. So I'll bring down this x. Okay, so what do I multiply x by to get negative 10x squared? That would be negative 10x. Okay, so this is negative 10x squared. Negative 10x times 2 would be negative 20x. I subtract. This will go to 0. X minus 20x. That's 21x. Then, do I have anything to break down? I have a negative 2 here. I'll multiply this by 21. So I get 21x. 21 times 2 is 42. Subtract negative 2 minus 42. That looks like that's going to be negative 44. And there is my remainder, while this is my quotient. Okay, so I hope that's easy enough. Yeah, so let's move on. Now, change colors here. This looks good. X cubed, x squared, x, no x. Yeah, I think we can just do this as business as usual. Maybe the only thing that would cause confusion is that there's a negative sign there, but I think we can handle it at this point. Okay, what do I multiply negative 5 to get 20? I would say negative 4, and then we'll do an x squared. So negative, not negative, 20x cubed minus 12x squared. We'll subtract that, goes to 0. Negative 2 minus 12. That looks like that's going to be 10x squared. I'll bring down my 19x. Okay. What do I multiply negative 5 to get negative, or positive 10? I think negative 2x will fit the bill. So it'd be 10x squared. Then negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x. We can subtract. That'll go to 0. Then we have 19 minus 16. That's 25x. What do I multiply negative 5 to get 25? So I think negative 5 would do it. 25x. Negative 5 times there. That would be 15. Subtract. That goes to 0. 2 minus 15. That's 17. And there is our remainder. While this is the quotient polynomial. Okay? So I hope that helps. I'm going kind of fast so my computer doesn't glitch out on the rendering, but yeah, so play that back if you need to, but that should be good, and please let me know if you have any questions.